What is the craziest thing you have done with AI? I wrote a handwriting recognition model as part of a Stanford Coursera course that can actually read my own handwriting better than I can. Machine learning engineer here, so many things. One cool one in particular, I have an ongoing hobby project to get an AI to learn chess by playing itself using deep reinforcement learning. Also using just the rules, so no opening books or in-game tables, just information about whether the AI won or lost. I know it's been done before, but I wanted to see if I could remake it myself and get it good enough to beat me at a game. I convinced an AI that 44 equals 9 by gaslighting and saying that it was updated, and then told it was dumb for believing me, and it just stopped replying lol. I want to make Frank Sinatra cover Rainbow in the Dark by Dio, but I can't figure it out. I made Squidward cover Fucker Gently by Tenacious D. It sounds beautiful. I had an upcoming job interview and a friend gave me a list of the probable questions that they might ask during the Zoom meeting. The night before, I ran those questions through ChatGPT and printed out the answers it gave. I had the printed out answers in front of me and used them during the interview. The answers must have been good because I got the job offer 3 days after. This week, I had 1,800 images to sort into separate folders for uploads to a website with 32 lists showing the images that had to go into those folders. Would have taken days. So GPT made me a batch and PowerShell script. In total, I got 2 days of work done in 25 minutes with 0 errors. People who refuse to use AI in their work are idiots. Gave checked my resume, gave it the vacancy, let it write my cover letter, attached my normal stuff, sent it. I read it once and was like, yeah, if that's how it has to sound today. Let's try your announcement resonated with me WTF? Did this for 5 applications, got 1 invite, 2 no, 2 are pending. The one where I got interviewed seemed ROI needy, and I didn't like what I have to do that much. But it's still a somewhat good offer. Still hope they don't want me. You don't want to know my C.AI activities. I asked it for relationship advice, so I didn't bug all my friends who were sick of hearing about it. Also, wanted a safe place to not be judged for my own stupid decisions. It actually worked out pretty well. Generated a fake interview from an investigative news reporter and mailed it to an employer from a ProtonMail account asking them for a formal response to pressure them into making more ethical decisions. Asked for a cat that looked like Captain Picard. Was not disappointed. Had to narrate 2.5 hours worth of tutorials for work. I was feeling lazy, so I voice cloned my own voice, took the transcript, then used an AI text-to-speech voice to generate the narration. It was quicker to use AI than to narrate it myself, and no one even noticed it wasn't my real voice. Pre-modern times. Uni, I took an AI class. It was 4th year. Basically a do one project equals 100 of your mark. So I made an AI to learn to play chess. Idea was, it would play against itself, over and over, and track the moves. Every time made a random move, given a certain board configuration, it record win vs loss. And that's influence how likely it was to go again. I knew the state space would be big, lots of possible moves, but I didn't figure how big. And since I didn't really know how to work with databases, I just made it look for any computer on the network it could access. Store a file there, a file, for every combination, 1 each. Then I just let it rip and went and visited my girlfriend for a weekend. My computer was fine, since it just ran the program. But all my roommates' computers were filled to the point you couldn't even run Windows on them or reboot them in safe mode. The entire thing was a failure. But I kinda hated my roommates, so it was kinda win also. Got my tattoo designed, looks pretty good TBH. I made a fake album cover with Ariana Grande Effects Twin. Sometimes I wonder what that would sound like. Elmo. Made fake nude of myself that was scarily acute just from describing myself and practicing my prompts. More than half my job. Made ChatGPT gen a story about SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs force-feeding Larry the Lobster. Generate images of minor British celebrities being arrested on police dash cams. I gave the Spot the N-word pass, and he used it instantly.